Real quick before I let you go, anytime you're here in New York, I have to tap your historian bona fides. I'm an amateur historian. I want you to just clarify for our viewers briefly the distinction to be made between slave-owning presidents and founding fathers and slave owners who fought to keep that peculiar institution intact.
Right, the peculiar institution that is the original sin of the country. And so George Washington not only fought to create the country, helped shape its founding, both the structure, but then also as president, felt every move he made was setting a precedent for those who would come behind him. Robert E. Lee was in open opposition of that country that George Washington founded, open rebellion for the purposes of retaining white supremacy. And so when you are in rebellion against the founding ideals of the country, that is vastly different than being a creator of those founding ideals, as imperfect as Washington was, as imperfect as Jefferson was. The ideals they put in place and the structure they put in place is the focal point that everybody keeps trying to get back to when the country goes off its path. They set that solid thing that Lincoln was trying to get back to in his fight against Lee. I mean, what Washington left was so durable, and the other founders who were flawed was durable enough that we are still trying to get back to it. The country is not trying to get back to what General Lee was fighting for, and that's the massive distinction. To focus on similarities, again, much further down the list is to misunderstand the prioritization of the moral elements that are at the top of the list.
John Dickerson, always great to have you. Thank you.
Thanks, Vlad.